Somebody got some music playing in the background there?
There, yeah.
We thought it was you.
No.
Tika slow.
I thought it was Mark as well.
Someone's trying to boot up and you need to press a button.
I thought it was his
hello,
stream
sorry
music.
guys, just loading.
Anyway, guys, to everybody here, 40 of us at the moment in the Discord voice, thank you all for joining me today. Welcome to this flight where we're going to be flying over sculptured moss green peaks and vivid turquoise lagoons as we're in French Polynesia. A quick bit of history here, 121 islands, some of them are a little bit more than a sandbank. 75 are inhabited, about 100,000 inhabitants. It is a French overseas territory, and our tour is going to be taking us southeast, and we're going to be heading towards Tahiti. And our second stop will be Bora. So we're going to be in for some fantastic scenery.
Very nice.
C'est bon.
Good.
To everybody on the YouTube watching us, thank you very much for joining us. Great to see you all here. Anybody thinking about joining us, you can get the details on the Discord for the next event.
Talking here and on YouTube too.
Now I did.
We're muted though. They can't hear me.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
You sure can.
Apparently not muted.
Guys, if you haven't got push to talk, please mute your microphones.
Mute your yaps.
Our first leg is a 26 nautical mile hop across the sea to a small little island. We're going to be landing at, and I'm going to butcher these names throughout the event, so I apologize to any of the French-speaking people out there who can correct me, but we're going to Tupai, November Tango Uniform, or November Tango Uniform. Not sure which one is correct. Little nav map says Uniform, and Microsoft Flight Simulator says November Tango Uniform. So on departure here, right turn, climb to 2,500 feet. The heading that we need is 52 degrees. Okay, so who have we got with us? We've got a whole lot of people here.
What else is new?
Let's just see. We've got what have we got here? We've got Shark is with us again. Shark, welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us, sir. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just sorting out something here quickly. Okay, so we are ready for the first leg. So I'm going to witness the amazing takeoffs. If we can keep speed, cruise between 150 and no more than 160 so we don't get too strung out, that'll be great. And let's head off.
Roger that.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
Rock and roll.
Go.
Sounds like a plan.
I can see Doberman pulling out in front there.
Good evening, Mark.
Hi, how you doing? Tango Theatre, Loftus. Dan Lance is off away as well.
Here we go. Board away.
And we're off.
Whoa.
Gears up for water landing.
Step order, how are you, my friend?
Wheels up.
Whoa, wheels down, step
Oh, okay.
order.
That was step order, yeah.
Yeah, I just crashed for some reason.
Ouch.
Not for some reason, for skill reason.
Not ready to go, apparently.
Ran out of skill.
reason.
Right, I have flaps set. Yep.
Oh, ET. Oh my god, just that twin crashing left and right.
Tunesy, how are you, my friend?
I'm very good. More throttle, guys. Less stick.
What?
I'm very good, Mark. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
Ooh, we had a bit of a crosswind here.
A little bit.
Cross is furious.
I'm not getting any speed. I wonder what the problem is.
Furious wind.
I'm currently only showing about 6 knots coming out of the north.
Rockbridge?
Yeah, it is only about 5 or 6 knots. Felt stronger than that.
What are you flying?
Oh, I'm in one of the Kodiaks, Tony 50.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm in the 2.
Looks like your engine is blown.
Yeah, I can't use the caravan. I can't get rid of that pilot avatar. He won't go away.
Oh, yeah.
Undo his seatbelt if you can. Hi, guys. Serious, that works with a lot of them.
Evening.
Evening.
Evening, fellas.
Skytrax, you always did your best.
Evening.
Say again.
I heard Skytrax, but it was very low. Turn up your gain, please.
They always drop your passengers off mid-flight.
Well,
Thought
you
that was
know,
the normal thing to do.
I got to stay on schedule, so you know I'll slow down as much as I can, but before it stall. But otherwise, I open the door and tuck and roll. You know.
Well, if you are flying the para-drop version, then that's acceptable, I think.
I've got a problem here. I
Skytrax
just
Air,
can't
a
seem.
parachute with every flight.
I seem to have a problem with my engine.
Me too. Can't take off.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Did you set the conditioning lever to high idle?
High idle, yeah.
Yeah,
Guys, circle round for a little bit.
Otherwise,
Look
yeah,
at you
you
for
may
a
have blown up your engine.
Come and circle
Yeah,
round.
we'll
the end of the
circle.
runway.
Yeah, I'll
Resources.
circle around.
Rather even. I'll do a water landing
ah, now I'm in business.
because I can.
Oh,
The floaty act.
Yeah, I had to restart.
Me too.
Maybe it just
Yep.
sitting on the ground for too long. I'm not sure.
Weird. Yeah, my rudder wouldn't work properly, and then I restarted and it's fine.
Okay, we're away. We're up and away. Let's get at 'em. We're on our way to Tupai. Just got to watch those revs. Don't blow the engine. I'm in the Kodiak today. What are you guys flying?
Kodiak.
Floaty act.
Kodiak for me.
Kodiak. Kodiak.
UOA caravan.
Milviz
Bonanza.
310.
Just did a water landing. Where's my fishing rod?
Kodiak. Mark.
the Trilander.
I'm flying across the desktop.
CTD special.
You get that one free, eh?
Yeah, you don't have to pay for that add-on.
Free with every Radeon card.
Ah, shots fired. I feel that.
Well, not anymore, but used to be.
Okay,
Well,
still
the
two
problem
guys
is
on the
I'm
runway.
still running one of the used-to-be cards, so...
Yeah, the first 6 to 8 months of this sim, it was truth.
Step order, are you up? I think you are.
I'm up. Yeah, my trim was set all wrong.
I got a rat trap trying to catch me here, coming up. Going at a hell of a belt.
I done a circle around like Tunesy said.
Good man, good man. Keep us together.
Take your orders from Tunesy, do you?
Well, I thought he was hosting it tonight.
No, wrong server. Has anybody got a?
No, I've got
Got a
only
what?
Wait a minute.
Damage.
No, it's the wrong flight plan. Sorry, the flight plan seems to be just start and finish for me.
Follow the horde.
My brain's just gone. I'll give back a minute.
You say that every time.
Oh, I hope I'm not getting a migraine.
Well, if you weren't before you joined the server, then, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure we can help.
CA Zeus aren't coming out too well at the moment.
Course direction. Anyone got a course direction, please?
Yeah, 57 degrees.
Thank you. Man, that took me a long time to think of those words.
52, sir. 52 from the airport.
Which runway are we landing on here?
Let's have a look. We've
I'm
got
guessing the only runway that exists.
There's only landing allowed on this airport apparently, from what I read, is landing runway 29. Altitude is 34 feet. So what we need to do is you need to keep the airport on your left hand side, fly over the lagoon at 1,000 feet or less, and then turn in for runway 29, November Tango, uniform.
Thank you.
Punko Flyer on the stream sends his regards, says he can't make it today, but have fun and brilliant landings as usual. I do detect an element of sarcasm there.
Most definitely.
Who said that?
Punko Flyer.
Don't know him.
Yeah,
No,
you know he's not going to watch all of it. He's just going to tune in for the crashes thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 nautical miles for me to go to our first landing.
Oh, you're way behind.
I am. I had to restart. I had an engine problem. And I must say I've never had that before.
Too many videos, not enough flying, Mark.
That may well be the case.
It's just that tricky Kodiak startup.
Should we do a
He's
full
flown that
stop
Kodiak
here
a
and
lot.
wait?
Be a master of that thing.
But I'm not lost. I've got Rat Trap behind me, Sun Oil Kala. Who else can we see here? Salps, Jeff Ray, Tunesy, Jacobs. Hello, how you doing? Step Order, TJ Turner.
Like we have two
So the Trek Sky Jumper, what is that all about?
I don't really know, to be honest. I
Kind of stealing my name in a way there. Just reversing the Sky and the Trek.
No, it wasn't.
I'm just teasing. You call yourself whatever you like.
I've had the word T-Rex follow me for 30, 40 years now.
Oh,
I don't know why.
T-Rex. I get it. I see what you're saying.
I'm normally T-Rex Tone 34 on Discord and games. Play a lot of Eurotruck and stuff.
T-Rex Sky. No, I'm with K, like the Trek in Star Trek, TREKS. I actually tried to get the X, but I think it was taken when I chose my name.
No, I'm actually thinking of a T-Rex trying to hold the controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
Too
delicate
short arms.
control with those
You
delicate
got to really
arms.
scooch up. Scooch up there, dinosaur. You little
Sticking
arms.
out the bottom of the bonnet.
Right, guys, we should start thinking about descending about 10 miles out.
I'm just on the down leg now.
Flight check.
Yeah, clear.
I see Doberman in front of me. Maverick, how are you doing?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm fine. I flew this yesterday, sitting in the back seat. That was brilliant.
Who was flying?
Autopilot.
Ah. And we got Lofter 24 in front of me and Hubot.
What time have you got set? My sun right in front of me looks beautiful.
3 o'clock.
Are they landing at this November Tango Tango Bravo or the Uniform Sierra Romeo?
I think they're the same one.
Yeah, November Tango Tango uniform. It's a full stop landing, guys. Altitude is 34 feet and landing runway 29 only.
Where's it? November Tango Tango. Oh, sorry.
Tango Tail's going in the drink here. Coming in the lagoon.
Fine.
No, it's a reasonably long runway, so not too much of a major problem. But then we're going to have to, once we've landed, guys, we need to backtrack because we need to take off runway 29 as well.
Turn my engine sounds down. It's hard for me to hear everybody.
Yeah, usually I set my master volume to 20.
I don't know whether you guys discussed this while I was setting up the stream, but have you guys rolled back your graphics driver or not? I know Tunesy had an issue.
Yeah.
I did that by not upgrading my graphics driver for the last few months.
Same here.
Yeah, I did roll it back.
You know, normally I'm in favor of actually always using the latest driver, particularly if you fly on DX12, but clearly not the case. And I did notice more stuttering with the more recent drivers.
Get an audio interference again.
Right, there's the
Like
runway
with the
there.
DC3s.
I'm not.
Every once in a while, probably 2 or 3 times so far during the flight, I've gotten some weird audio thing, but it's nowhere near as bad as what the DC3s were doing. It only lasts for a few seconds.
Yep, it's gone now.
Yeah, that DC3, that sound was a real problem.
Unlucky.
And I watched another stream, or part of another stream, where they were also flying DC3s, and they had exactly the same problem. So I think it's something to do with the sound associated with the DC3.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it is. There is another YouTuber. It's Tom Murphy. Apparently someone's created a file that you can download that absolutely eliminates the noise.
Oh, I know Two-Tone Murphy. Very big on Twitch, very good.
Oh,
very
yeah,
good
very
indeed.
big on Twitch.
And he's an absolute hoot a minute.
These islands are very lush, aren't they?
They're incredibly lush, and that is the case in the real world, I believe.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right, I got flaps down full.
We can see you coming in.
Mark, you said you're using DX12. Is it any better than DX11?
Yes, it is, particularly for VR, in my opinion, but not as stable.
What do you mean by better? Less stutters?
Yeah. But you have to have HAGs on. Hardware accelerated graphic scheduling.
Okay, thanks.
And I recommend game. You don't have to, but I recommend game mode off.
Why do you say that, Mark?
I just find the best performance with hardware accelerated scheduling on and game mode off. Not better, not better performance, less stutters in heavy scenery.
Because I'm back on DX12, but I've got everything turned on at the moment.
Whoa, whoa.
Oops.
Somebody's just polishing the side of their caravan. Oh, there's plenty lush green grass here to do that, so
Well,
no
tourist
problem.
season's coming up.
Somebody's in the blue livery in the Kodiak. I'm just about to cross right in front of you. Apologies, sir.
Yeah, I saw you, Mark.
Me.
Okay.
I like this little airstrip.
Hey Mark, this is long time.
Now our next
I got you.
Some adjustments here.
Our next leg, gents, is to November Tango Tango Bravo, which is Motu Mute, if that's correct, or Motu Mute.
Need a radio check?
But it's more commonly known as Bora Bora. Now I've put in there it's touch and go runway 11 or 29. But in fact what we're going to do, guys, is it's a full stop landing there. It's 13 nautical miles, heading of 146 degrees, and we're going to stop because it's one of the handcrafted airports from the last update, and I must say they've done a really good job on Bora Bora. So we'll stop there and have a quick taxi to the apron, and then we'll be away. And what we'll do is November Tango Tango Romeo, the leg after that, we'll make that a touch and go.
Sounds like a plan. Yep. What are we climbing to?
Is everybody down?
I've blown my engine up and I can't get it reset. I can't get it to read.
Yeah, go.
I'm going around.
You have to go back to the main menu and
Yeah,
load again.
just hit escape and go restart.
I've done that 3 times and it's still been blown.
Maybe change to the caravan or something.
Just change your livery and it'll change into a different plane.
Oh, good point.
No, that does work if you go back to the main menu.
You have to go to the main menu.
You're right. Not restart. Okay.
Reset doesn't work.
Okay, so on departure, climb 2,500 feet. When you're ready, gentlemen.
Ready.
Go.
Let's go.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Keep them birds a rolling.
Heading, please.
Your heading, sir, is 146.
Roger, roger.
Is somebody getting dental work done?
Yeah, I was wondering if there was... I was a bit too scared to ask what the heavy breathing was about.
Take it slow.
Concentration.
Rat
Yes,
Trap,
tell me.
Rat Trap, are you eating a tomato sandwich?
No, negative.
Are you feeding a tomato sandwich to a rat?
No. I've had my warning. No talking tomatoes.
Oh, I don't mind.
Mark does.
Tomato, tomato.
Mark's kind of a strict leader.
No, I think he was making him hungry and he wanted to go for food halfway
well,
through the flight.
you were making me absolutely. I was absolutely starving.
Always keep a snack, Mark.
He was starving, but he wasn't desperate for tomatoes.
you Brits are like,
there's nothing wrong with tomato sandwiches, lad.
is Mark like the Wallace and Gromit of tomato sandwiches? No tomato sandwiches, Gromit. We're all out of tomatoes.
Here we go again. Oh God.
I didn't start it, Mark. Them Americans started it.
Oh yeah, Happy Mother's Day, Americanos. Happy Mother's Day.
Are there any mothers in this flight today?
watching?
Skip for it, nice. Skip for it. Mother, yeah.
So you need a fairly quick climb because it's a relatively short leg. This one. It's only 13.2 nautical miles. So a fairly quick climb, guys, up to 2.5 and then back down again.
Next stop sure looks Bora Bora to be, mother lovers.
And we are landing based on the wind direction. We are landing a runway 29.
Niner it is.
And the altitude there, gentlemen, is a lofty 14 feet.
Oof.
So basically, once global warming kicks in, these are all going to go.
We don't fall off.
Oh, goodness.
This looks like King Kong's island.
It does. It's actually very well modeled, actually.
Sure did.
Red Ruffin
Oh, you can't
Soul.
fly through the hole in the bottom of in the top of the mountain.
Red Ruffin Saw is way ahead of us here.
There's 5 or 6 people ahead of me.
Tango Theo, I can see up there. Paddy Cool 2000. How you doing, Paddy Cool?
With you downwind for 2-9.
Yeah, it looks like there's a nice coral reef around it.
Oh yeah, you modeled it real well.
There's no hole in the mountain in real life, I don't believe.
It's a mistake. I tried flying through it, and you can until you come to the end of it, and then you notice you're like inside the mountain, and then you crash.
There is a hole there, but Blofeld is covered at the top with a fake lagoon.
Oh yeah, it does look like a Bond Island, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
If you try landing on the top, then you sink into the ground by about 3 foot, which is interesting in a helicopter.
And a mighty mango tree.
Landing 29, gentlemen.
Do we have to, Dad?
Go
Speak
on,
as if
be
we
a
all have
sport.
charts
Down
to
for a
look at.
runway landing.
Now on downwind leg.
Has anyone actually been here to Bora Bora?
Yes, I was there in 1977.
Landing base.
It looks magnificent, I must say.
Well, before they had a Starbucks.
Turning final.
It's just Bora Bora.
It's
It is so.
Is this?
Didn't it mostly disappear with a great big volcanic explosion a couple of years ago?
No.
Oh, was that Bora Bora?
Bing Maps is older than that, though.
Yes, but nobody can hear me.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
I heard you, but I wasn't listening.
snap.
Oh, I see the hole you're talking about. It's like a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a scenery
Looks like
pack
there's
on
trees
Flight
behind
Sim
it, but it's
It'll fix that for
actually
you.
the outside of the mountain wall. You can see through it
I'm
now.
glad you can hear me, but I can't hear anybody except on the YouTube, so it's like a delay. But anyway, yep, I've been here. I don't remember how long ago it was.
Okay, just I'm going to say go to Discord settings and check your output settings for Discord. Your input is fine. Check your output settings in the little gear icon. Should be the same as your input settings.
Put them the same as Tunesies are. So is this a touch and go, or are we landing on that little
No,
strip
this
there?
is... We are landing, sir. This is a full stop landing.
Oh, you're coming in from the other direction there. Coming in from the east.
Yep, 29.
Yeah, I'll have to do
You
that.
speak
when
as
I'm
if I have a
not
chart
landing,
open in here. I don't.
This thing's got to concentrate to land this thing.
Compass.
Right, flaps down. Losing speed. I'm a bit high.
Oracle, red roof. Gonzo.
You know, you're not supposed to be under the influence when you're flying a plane, right?
Steve on a stale.
Very beautiful airport.
I'm drinking virtual alcohol.
Tony. And here comes Mark.
Coming into final.
Yep.
That's a short one.
I'm just going to buzz the tourists here.
I've just done that.
Okay, let's see how many bounces I can do this time.
Very nice.
I managed to
And
last time.
when we land, if we can taxi to the apron, please. It's just worth a quick look, and then we'll be away.
Well, all right, but only because you said please.
And I said, pretty please. It's not what
Well,
I say, it's the way I say it.
That's above and beyond. I do kind of want to swim in that turquoise
Vision.
water there.
Settle.
I would love to go to Bora Bora, I must say.
Good airplane.
On
This
final
is a
approach.
good-looking airport.
Apply to be on Survivor.
Some of the handcrafted airports I'm not overly impressed with, but this is one that they've done a grand job on.
It looks really good.
When you got a moment, if you just want to have a look around, it's certainly worth coming back here to have a look.
Oh, there's the hut I grew up in. Oh.
You grew up?
You had a hut?
If I only had a hut.
If I had a hammer. No.
Oh, the beach looks nice, doesn't it?
It's a pizza hut.
The sunshine, Tunesy, looks nice.
Oh, I'm sat there just with a, with the Pims.
Well, we had sunshine today.
Isn't that why you Brits colonized the Bahamas?
For the pins, yes.
Yeah, sat there with the Pims and Priyanka Chopra. Lovely.
Priyanka Chopra.
Oh.
Have you seen that new show she's in?
Oh, stuff the show.
Citadel?
Just watch her. I could just
Oh,
watch
yes.
her all day long.
All right, you're drooling there,
She
Steve.
sure got a pretty mouth.
Can feel that down your mic.
Do I see a Sky Master?
I can't.
Yep, we'll come closer to the other Kodiaks, get the stuttering and the sound.
There's a landing right in front of me that was
Yep,
worse than
so-
mine, so I feel better.
Was it me?
That was me.
Somebody tell me where these output settings are.
Sorry, I shouldn't name names. Only Mark can do that.
Yeah, the guy asking for the output settings is down the bottom of the Discord screen. There's a microphone and a headphone, and then there's a little gear icon down there. Click on the gear, scroll down the list to audio and video, and then in that you'll find your output settings for microphone.
Yeah, it'll be set to default, and then just click on that and it should give you a drop-down list of selections for devices connected to your system. Right, the next leg is to November Tango Tango Romeo.
When I click on the settings, it doesn't give me anything.
The little cog right in the bottom, in the first column, right on the right hand side of the leftmost column. It's a cog. Select that and then select voice and video.
It's just like talking to someone on Mars with an 8-second delay.
Okay guys, so our next leg is to November Tango Tango Romeo. Toroa, is it? Utoa? Heading is 123 degrees.
Can't
Distance.
find voice and video on there.
Distance is 23 nautical miles. And we need to climb to anything. It says there 3,500 feet, but the challenge for you, don't climb above 700 feet. For those of you that want to take up the challenge, let's do this leg at 700 feet or below. And when we take off, and as we climb out of Bora Bora, you'll see a whole lot of the it's like a hotel on stilts with all the different rooms and what have you. It really looks fantastic. It's worth a look. When you're ready, taxi to the airport and let's go.
I got to pick up some passengers here at the terminal.
Mark, I just realized something about your group flights.
Yes, sir.
You are showing us your legs, aren't you?
You ain't seen nothing yet, darling.
Yeah, now you know why people keep coming back to these group flights.
Yeah, if you're looking for correct procedural activity, you're going to be grossly disappointed. And I tell you why, guys, is that when I fly for myself, unless I'm just doing a quick bush flight or something like that, I tend to follow the procedural flights and what have you, and it's just really nice to have some fun.
Yeah, Mark stuff is all textbook. Unfortunately, that textbook is the same thing you find in a padded room.
Yeah.
I didn't get on this thing for fun.
Oh, is that a... Oh, that's a 310 in front of me.
Yeah, there's a couple of them in here.
Oh.
I'm flying the 310. Is nobody else flying it?
Yeah, I'm in it as well.
Two.
I was. I'm in the.
Is it, okay, so there's two smart people here in the flight.
It is.
I'm back in the paper now.
Oh well, just me then.
It is my single most favorite aircraft in this sim.
Well,
yeah, me too. I would be.
Has all the
it,
speed you wanted.
I took this opportunity to get proficient in the Kodiak. And I wish I was in the 310 again.
Oh, the 310. It's Blackbird, or used when I bought it was Milviz. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Roger that.
I haven't flown in a while, so I thought, well, I checked the speed. It's fast enough for this, so I chose it. My challenge was if you had shorter airstrips to see if I could land on them without reverse thrust of a turbo.
Okay, let's stay at 700 feet or below, gentlemen, if we can.
And have a heading,
150.
please, Bob.
And
Roger
as we're departing now, if you look in front of you and you look to your left, you'll see this hotel with all the rooms on stilts going out into the bay.
Oh, I see that.
Looks absolutely amazing.
That is really cool.
Wow. That looks
even better when you're
fantastic.
flying low.
That's a big one.
Thank you.
You're bragging.
Boom.
Yeah, just looks like Yorkshire 10 years ago. Does look good.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Okay, on this next airport is a touch and go, not a full stop landing. And we're going to be landing runway 25.
Tango, 27 feet. Can't you do better than that?
I just wanted to get the floats wet.
And you're not inverted either. Very disappointing.
This time, yeah, I'm really confused here.
All right, guys. Apparently, I've got my problems fixed now, so I'm back with you. I think I'm out front right now.
Right,
Awesome.
welcome back.
Well, yeah, I did Bora Bora on a cruise, and we spent the whole time snorkeling underwater because it was raining and it was easier to be underwater.
Just as wet.
Keep getting the graphical card crash, and I'm not sure what's causing it. I haven't had that in about 2 weeks.
Drivers.
Yeah, I shouldn't have updated today. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, go back to. I'm on 41.41 and it seems less stutters, and I'm happy with
Brave
those.
advice for that problem.
Tunesy, what?
Get an Xbox.
Go up here.
Tunesy, what GPU do you have?
It's weirdly enough, it's a 4070 Ti.
Okay, and you
Yeah, it is
wouldn't-
weirdly.
You would have thought it would have been, yeah, exactly.
DirectX 11 though, I won't touch 12. It does. It's just not good.
Yeah, I've tried 12 a couple times, and I know my antiquated hardware doesn't help, but it just seems to run so much smoother on 11 for me. But I also don't use VR.
Okay, the wind has dropped to about 3 or so. So I think for touch and go for the next airport, we can do runway 07. It's more of a straight-in approach.
Awesome.
Can I ask what CPUs you guys are using? I'm on a 10900K. It's just interesting to see what sort of CPUs people are using.
I'm on a 10850K.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm on
10.9
a
i7
Ryzen.
10900.
Yeah.
Ryzen 2700X.
5800X3D.
4070.
Still a 9900.
12900.
Right.
NTM2.
Sorry, somebody said the 5800. Is that right?
Me. 5800X3D.
Yeah, that is an absolute cracking CPU.
Yeah, 5800X 3D. Marvelous.
Pentium 2.
5600X.
In your dreams.
386.
At least a Pentium 4.
Antique, that is.
Pentium 4 wouldn't have been as funny.
Anybody on a 4090?
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
flying 4090.
Yep.
10900K. 3080. Any millionaires here?
4090 and River
Where until
G2.
they got a card.
2080 Super here.
3080 Ti here.
Yeah, same here.
2080. 800K with a
Non-super. Non-CI.
70.
I'm rocking
5090 with a Pimax crystal.
Oh, are you using a Pimax crystal?
No, no. You didn't catch the 5090, did you?
Yeah. No.
Is the 5090 hanging out the window?
Well, there's something hanging out the window, but nobody's supposed to see that.
And
Gotta run your air conditioning duct to it.
Maverick, can I ask
webcam off.
Doberman, what
warming,
CPU are you running?
I've got a 10900K with a 3080.
Okay.
And a very good backup system.
Right. Which is Shark.
I didn't say that.
And Shark, what are you running, my friend?
He might not answer you. He's in hospital at the moment with his daughter.
Oh, is he? Okay, fair enough. Because he's in voice Discord.
Yeah, he's probably listening. There's not a very good signal in there.
Okay, fair enough.
So guys, if you run 144, it'll set you up for the base leg.
Gotcha.
So runway 07 is our touch and go.
Mark, I'm only listening.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Top man.
Indeed.
Caveman, but top man.
When I don't know the answer, he's the man I go to.
Yeah, I've got one thing to say to Shark. First, that is all.
Yeah, I'm not real big on all the
what I said to you the whole time.
Right, the runway is just at this spur at the end of the island here.
I'm just following all the pretty lights.
Just see if I can get a closer look here.
Has Schulze already landed?
Ah.
Nope. I'm following the crowd.
Too lucky.
I've gone past runway 07. I'm going to have to loop back round. Non-approved procedure in process.
I was panicking then because I was thinking, where's he going? Have I got it wrong? Oh no.
I was still on my, I thought I was on a downwind, then realised, no, we're not landing runway 25, we're landing runway 07. And there it is.
Full stop or touch and go?
Touch and go, guys.
Oh, crikey.
I'm doing a few acrobatics here. Just to get into position.
Mark, are you using that G1000 unit today?
I'm not. No, not at the moment.
Oh, it makes this thing so much easier.
Yeah. No, with the stream and what have you. Right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that video, Mark.
Thank you. I love them. I have to be honest. I'm going to do another video with a full flight using both of them. No, really fantastic.
I really think it would have been easier with the stream to not have to mess with the mouse.
It's about how many different things I've got connected.
I got you.
I've done a stream with the GNS 530. But I haven't done a stream yet with the G1000. But I will do. I will do.
Oh, those boxes look fantastic, Mark.
Yeah.
Did you ever have you set up that SimPit thing yet? You're starting the box off.
I've got it. I'm sitting in it. I'm flying in it.
Mine arrives tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. Is that it, your motion simulator?
No, it's not a motion one, no.
No.
It's just a box.
It's just it's a great big cardboard box with 2 holes to look out.
Oh, my cats would love that.
Where are we
Okay,
going next?
that's our touch and go. We're heading to November Tango Tango Hotel, which is Fair or Faro. Heading is 73. And the leg is 25 nautical miles and recommended you climb to 3,500. Just to keep you busy.
How would you get a Kodiak upside down?
With practice.
Dan Lance is inverted.
Yeah, I am not doing too good tonight.
I was just doing donuts in the ocean.
Donuts.
Is anybody here their first fly-in with us? Give us a shout out, please.
Yes, me.
Who's me?
Pizza slow.
Well, welcome. You're more than welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself. And thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for organizing such event. I'm right at your left, Mark.
I believe for me this is my
I'm waving at
seventh
you.
or eighth fly-in in a row.
I see you right there. Got you. That headachy colt.
Yeah, that's the name my kids gave me.
And you're in the Beechcraft.
I did.
Yeah, Beechcraft by the look of it.
Yeah, Beechcraft. I like it.
Yeah, great plane. Great plane.
Oh yeah, is that the 58?
Yeah.
Yeah, that flies nice now.
Yeah, very nice.
Are you using the black box mod or not?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
It feels like a plane, really.
That's what I like about the Cessna 310R and the Kodiak 100. The flight models are very good in my limited opinion.
Yes.
Don't get the arrow.
I like 414 Cessna. Also.
Yeah, that's a good one. So climbed 3,500 feet. One question I wanted to ask quickly while we got a moment is Jefferson 2001 has brought out fantastic scenery, Victoria Falls. I've done a video, blah 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 and all that. I think it's absolutely stunning. And they've now brought out, he's now brought out Niagara Falls. Has anybody got that?
I do.
I saw the video.
Step order, you've got it, hey?
Yes, I do. Yes.
What? Worth getting?
Oh yes, I posted something about it. It's excellent. Yeah. It's of course if you like Victoria Falls, of course you have to have it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that guy is almost getting into a league on his own. He really is exceptional. But for anybody who's been to Niagara Falls, can you explain to me, when I look at all the people, either all in orange or all in blue, is that because they're wearing raincoats or something?
Yes, sir. There's
yes, you put on a poncho.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I just thought after all that great detail, I thought the developer just cuffed it on the people.
No, I think the companies that run the tours, they give out the color of their companies, so they're all the same to their particular boat that goes through.
Okay, that makes sense. I guessed that, but I wasn't sure, so I just wanted to
Maid of the
ask.
Mist is the biggest one, I think.
What are you doing up here?
I visit that region every year, as I will this summer, and I generally avoid the falls, but it's a very beautiful wine country around there, and yeah, they've done a really nice job with it. The falls are really look really good compared to the default, which is just horrible.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting it. Definitely, I love where that sort of scenery is alive. If that makes sense, it makes
totally.
such a difference.
It's
I got the Victoria Falls.
It's the
Yeah,
biggest tourist flash I've ever seen there.
It's a great helicopter destination too.
Hey, Mark, what are we doing up here?
I've been asking myself that question for years, mate.
We'll never know.
Well, we need to get down pretty quick, really.
Okay, so we're just waiting. I haven't told you because we're waiting for ATC clearance.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't had that yet. I'm in regular contact with them, but they're not forthcoming this time. So
Well,
don't.
Are we staying at altitude or are we going down?
Well, if we get rid of Rat Trap, will they let us in?
We got to hold our clearance limit.
I think a descent to 1,000 feet would be sensible at this stage, but don't land at the airport yet. Just waiting for ATC to give us clearance. Now, if in the unlikely event they don't give us clearance, well, we'll have to find somewhere else to land quickly.
I disagree.
Blah blah blah. Floats.
Yeah, I think the mutiny is an order.
Following fake rules from fake ATC people.
Yeah.
Mutiny. I think it's a nice courtesy to let them give us clearance because that's how they play. If they don't, then we just go rogue and we land.
Just throw them out, Trex.
That'll teach them.
No, we're not
landing.
We're not landing, obviously. I think you guys gathered that. Wherever you see pending ATC clearance, I think you can read between the lines by now.
We've got a fantastic sunset happening behind us, if anyone's had a look.
So we're at flock of 30 approaching the island.
Oh yeah, nice.
So what you want to do, we're currently heading roughly about 71 degrees. Maintain that heading. And you can see that there's a lagoon there, and the far side of the lagoon there's a beach, and we're going to be landing on that beach. And make sure you do land on the beach and not in the water, and the water does lap the beach, so be very careful when you're coming in.
Say again, I must have missed that. Where are we coming in? Which beach and where is it? I'm still at 1,000 feet.
We landed on the left.
On the far side of the lagoon. Probably the easiest is follow me. I'm just speeding up to catch up with the guys in the front there. There's the runway dead ahead. Who's right on my tail? Literally.
That'll be me.
Hey, that is great formation flying, Jonesy.
Last 10 minutes.
It's because of his legs.
That is very good formation flying. Obviously, wake turbulence is not a thing in the sim yet.
No.
Tunes has been on your backside, Mark, since you started.
Okay, as we are passing the airport, and we can see the lagoon, and on the far side of the lagoon there's a beach, and we're going to be landing there. There's a clearing with some huts and what have you, and that's where we'll be going in. And I shall be going in shortly. But we're going to be landing. We're probably going to be on a heading of about 120, 150 when we land.
It's not formation flying, Mark. I've got my coat caught in your door.
That ain't your coat, mate.
Keep it clean, folks. Keep it clean.
No, his coat's not that dirty.
Oh yeah, it is.
How would you know? It's not. It's nothing you know.
Okay. We're beachside and we're coming in. Right by these buildings here. Just don't touch the water, guys. Oh, nice landing. Stay out of the water or it could flip you over.
That was rough in a Corsair.
That's it, guys. You got it. Come on in.
Ooh.
Here comes Curious Bee. Here he comes. There he goes. Wrong way coming in. Nice. Tolionum down in the Vision Jet. Very nice, sir. Marquee VR. I guess you're in VR, sir. Lurker 49 is down. Hey, good landing. Stay out the water, guys, or it'll tip you over.
Oh, does my name tag say wrong way? Well, it's just strange. I changed it to Tony 50.
And what did I say?
Oh, you said wrong way. I just wondering if that's what my nameplate's saying. Looks like to you guys. I don't know.
No. Let me see if I can see you. But not all the nameplates show up, of course, so...
Well, I just wanted to make sure it was my nameplate was the same name as Discord, so you guys know who you're talking to, or to get confusing.
I see wrong way 53.
We all get confused at light switches, so don't worry about your name.
Okie dokie, I think we're all down. Now to take off
me.
is... no? Okay, well we can wait, not a problem.
Go ahead.
To take off, we'll go to the other side of the island, so be ready to taxi for an hour. Oh, okay.
Now to take off, we're just going to take off on the beach. Same direction that we landed in.
Oh.
But I do recommend for those in the Kodiak 2 stages of flaps for takeoff. Then we are heading, it's our longest leg, it is 87 nautical miles, heading is 111 degrees, 87 nautical miles, and we're heading to Moria Tema, if that's correct, November Tango Tango Mike. So when you're ready, pedal to the middle and let's go.
What altitude are we climbing to?
Oops, oops.
I don't know. I'm still looking for Tango Tango Mike.
That's where we're heading, sir. November Tango Tango Mike.
That's a Roger.
87 nautical miles, 111 degrees is the heading. Come back on the prop.
Everyone's enjoying themselves.
Hey, save a line for everybody.
Luke, I am your father.
Sounds like Jason.
Because this is a long leg, guys, we can climb a little higher and get a bit of altitude because it's nearly all at low altitude. So recommended climb is 7,500 feet.
Recommend we all ignore you.
Ouch.
Take a slow hot mic.
Is that Donald Trump on the Donald Trump does that.
Okay.
I do not have COVID.
We've got... What have we got here?
A friend of mine lives in Raiatea, and he said that the job they did on the airport in Bora Bora is really incredible.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm just listening in, guys. I'm actually not on your flight. I'm way ahead of you on the way to Tahiti.
Gotcha.
I've got like a scraping sound. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I can't tell where it's coming from.
It might be the flaps on my Milviz.
There's somebody dragging his knuckles.
I think it's Tika slow.
I think it's white powder.
What is that? It's just called now.
What?
Sounds like somebody's snoring.
Oh, it's my probably it's my homemade SimHanger. Sorry, guys.
Homemade SimHanger.
Yeah.
Can I get a vanilla one, please?
No.
Valid excuse.
No. This one was for free.
Lovely sunset behind us now. Really looks stunning coming over the island.
Time of day you got right
Yeah,
now?
it looks good, doesn't it? Really impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, my things, it's up.
My time.
If you go for 4 p.m. it's
Yeah,
reasonable.
I've got 17 minutes past 4, guys.
Okay.
Synchronized watches.
Jack.
As I mentioned earlier, I've just put in a rig or a cockpit or a sim pit, whatever you call it. Anybody else flying in one today?
I'm in an Abuta Evolution.
Oh, nice.
I ain't got the room for that.
Does a challenge play seat count?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything counts. If it's a sim pit, it's a sim pit.
Well, we are
It's
still
a future goal.
all started up at from discs, so yeah. Some upgraded, some didn't.
My dedicated sim is in a closet. It fits perfect.
That's just it. Doesn't matter how big or small. It's just if it fits your needs, it's always perfect.
That's what she said.
I'd rather use the whole street, but I doubt my neighbors will find that funny. But at least I'm enjoying myself. Never mind.
Somebody just asking on the Discord, how do we make the gamer tags white with black letters, etc., etc. It's using Flow, my friend. That's how we do it. You can black name tags are default on Flow, but you can change it. Hudson is in the chat. Hello, James. My goodness.
Oh my
Someone
god.
calling a friend.
How Flow looking in VR now? Is it any better?
It's the same, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
I can't say it's any better.
Yeah, I had the free one for a little while.
So annoying, wasn't it?
In the end,
It's just annoying.
Sadly, the developer thinks he's done enough in VR.
Yeah, but it just keeps on showing up in front of you every start up. It's bad.
Yeah.
That's why you got rid of it.
Yeah, I use it when I'm flying on the monitor, but I disable it in VR. To be honest, I find just bringing up the top toolbar quicker and easier.
Yep, agreed.
It's annoying, more annoying than that Windows paperclip.
It's a shame because it's a shame. It really is a shame because the functionality of that wheel in VR could be excellent, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't think Edson is flying in VR himself, or else he would have done it differently, maybe.
Yeah. You know, they've now got that frame to fade away, but the moment your mouse gets close to the wheel, that frame is back.
See the problems Asus are having with the AMD chips at the moment.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit on
they're
it.
blowing stuff up.
But they're not actually released us. I watched one of them. I can't. Who was it?
Jay's 2 cents.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Saying about they've released a BIOS update, saying you should update your BIOS, but they're not going to warranty anything if it damages anything. Basically.
That's right. If you do it at your own risk, and void your warranty.
They're going to damage their consumer base.
That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt their reputation for sure.
But you know, to be fair, it's not AMD's problem, is it?
Oh no, not AMD. It was Asus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're overvolting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running on a old Asus motherboard for the Ryzen 2700X, so it's definitely quite a few generations behind.
Yeah.
But I did notice when I got it that, and apparently this is across the board for a lot of Asus motherboards, but I noticed too that just factory settings, leave it alone. I had set mine up and it was definitely pushing way more voltage than I was comfortable with. So all I did to fix it for mine was I just did a 4 gigahertz overclock for all cores, and it dropped the voltage automatically substantially lower. So it dropped my temperatures, I got a stable clock rate, and it just all around was a better thing. But I have noticed that something about their BIOS, even in their older motherboards, they really like to be, I guess, generous with the voltage.
Yeah.
It's massaging the figures, that's what it is.
Anybody else seeing Wally? He's in a canoe.
I think concerning the voltage, it's more about the memory, not about the CPU. I think they increase the voltage if you increase the memory speed.
Yeah, it was for that preset, wasn't it, that you can change in the BIOS. I can't remember what it's called now.
But
XMP.
But isn't it the CPU that's overheating?
Yeah, they've been melting.
And the newer ones, yeah.
The 30, was it 7800 at 3D that they were showing?
Yeah, I believe it was the 7800.
They're not all
X3D.
doing it. They're not all doing it, but
Yeah, but according to the information that I have seen, it was due to the voltage for the memory that was then basically damaging the CPU.
Oh.
and the overrides that should be built into the motherboard to limit the voltage aren't clicking in. They're not. Was it 1.3 volts? It's supposed to be the AMD chip or something, and it was
something like that. Yeah.
When they measured it, it was 1.41.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, trying to get it. It's am I right? It's the 670E motherboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe when like I said, when I first got mine and just ran out of the box, it was trying to push 1.45 volts constantly. And by doing that 4 gig overclock across all the cores, I'm looking at it right now, it's running at a solid 1.2 volts. And the CPU hasn't gone above 52 degrees Celsius, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's the fact that the
Well-
buggers were denying it. They didn't actually hold their hands up and say, "Oh, we've got a bug" or "We've got a problem."
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Well, I just think it's unreal that they can issue and say, okay guys, here's a patch that should sort it out, but if you do it, you void your warranty.
Yeah,
What?
shooting yourself in the
Yeah,
foot.
that's not
Hitting your customers in the
right.
foot.
Sorry, that's
But
not
if you
on.
don't do it, it might cook it anyway.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And I'm just as big of an AMD fanboy as the next guy, but I've always been one of those people too that even though I have kind of a brand loyalty, I'm also that there's no illusion about it that, you know, all companies, they make their mistakes, and, you know, it's just on them as far as how they fix those mistakes and go about it moving forward.
It's how they deal with it, isn't it? And how honest they are. And hold
Exactly.
their hands up and say there's a bug. If you cook your motherboard, we'll give you a new one.
Yeah. If they had done something like that, if they had made some kind of statement like that, then I think 90% of people who are running that particular chipset and motherboard and all that, they wouldn't have had a problem. They would have been like, okay, well, at least, you know, they're being very honest and upfront about it, and they're actively trying to fix the situation.
I have one of the older, the last generation AMD on an Asus motherboard, but one of the older ones.
Yeah.
But, that's been absolutely fine. But
Yeah, same here. Like I said, I'm running quite a few generations behind, but so far I've not had a problem with it, and I've had the system for 4 or 5 years now.
you see the price, how much the the new motherboards are. It's like sort of $700-800 some of them. Unfortunately,
It's
gone through the roof,
insane.
the price.
Yeah.
well, it's given them an excuse to print money in it. COVID really from everything.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the price of graphics cards. Well, that's another thing.
Yeah. Well, now, like I said, I am running some old stuff, so my graphics card is an RX 590, so that's pretty outdated by now. So I will be looking into getting something newer, but I never go with like the newest generation just because I don't want to spend that kind of money. And I just looked, and the RX 6700 XT is down to $340, and the RX 6950 XT is down to $600, and that was an $1,100 graphics card. And yes, it's a generation behind, but the 6950 XT for $600, that thing sits there, trades blows with a 3090. So
Absolutely. It's just
if you know where to look, you can get a really good deal on a previous generation hardware.
It's not getting into this mindset where you've got to chase the latest. It's very easy to get into that mindset, isn't it? You can convince yourself that, we need the latest CPU, the latest,
Yeah,
graphics
it is
card.
easy. It is easy to get into that. Yeah.
That's what they rely on, don't they, to get people to buy stuff, I suppose.
Well, it is with this. This is the biggest thing to blame, isn't it? The flight sim is the biggest culprit.
Yeah.
Well, my hobby is flight sim and not computers, so as long as it works my flight sim, I'm happy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, from my point of view, there are actually two options to get a relatively inexpensive solution here. One is to use an Xbox, and the other solution is to use a relatively inexpensive computer and have a server run the simulation.
How does it work on the Xbox? Is it a lot? I don't have an Xbox, but
I'm running it on an Xbox. I think it runs pretty good, actually.
Do you have all these
problems? Really happy with it.
The stutters.
I got the Velocity 1 throttle quadrant, the rudders, and I have a wireless keyboard and mouse.
Oh, very nice.
But but how does it actually run? Does it?
Well-
Because obviously the PC, you update your graphics driver, and the bloody thing starts stuttering and buggering around.
Well, I run.
It just works. It just works pretty well. And the graphics, like if you watch SimHanger's video on it, pretty well for a $500 box.
What you're paying, probably a fraction of the price of what you're doing. Well,
yeah. Well, and granted, we don't have a lot of the plugins and stuff, that the PC players have. So we're limited there, but
we also don't have a lot of the frustration.
In terms of performance and stability, in terms of performance and stability, it's right up there. Not the top end, but it's really quite good. The one limitation is apart from obviously the lack of access to things like any of the free add-ons, anything that's frustrating. But the one performance area where it is really limited is in memory, because there's 12 gig of RAM of the Xbox Series X, and that's graphics and system memory. Like when like things like the Vision Jet with the G5000 on it, and even the Longitude, if you've got things like traffic enabled, you just run out of memory and the avionics will turn off.
Do you know what? Speaking of that just happened on the back taxi on the beach. So I had to reload quick. Yeah.
So it is. I've turned all traffic off, all ground traffic, everything on the traffic tab is down to a minimum settings. And since I've done that, I've not had a single issue with memory, with the screens going off. But before I did that, I was having, the G3000, D5000s were flaky to say the least, memory-wise. And there's certain areas of the world where if you are running traffic and stuff, then you will get sim freezes and crashes. Switzerland, for instance, which is really, really graphically detailed, running that with traffic and everything turned on with a Longitude, I had to restart a flight of 5 or 6 times to just get off the ground without the avionics turning off. Turn the traffic off, not had a problem since. It is just a memory issue. Well,
look, I run both. So I run the Xbox and I run PC, and the Xbox works well. You do get stutters and what have you, of course. But what the Xbox does is whereas on the graphic settings you can set your texture resolution and level of texture and anti-aliasing and so on. What the Xbox does is it increases it and lowers it as needed to maintain a reasonable performance. So it does it automatically to some degree, and that certainly helps.
And am I right in understanding, Mark? Sorry. Am I right in understanding? Sorry, guys, I'm ogging it all here a bit a minute. With the Xbox, you have to run the Xbox server from Microsoft. You don't have it installed. You sort of run it online,
you have it installed.
Right.
You have
Series console.
You have Microsoft Flight Simulator fully installed, but of course you are streaming. But so are we on PC. We're also streaming, but in terms of the core install, it's exactly the same core. It's not quite as expensive, but it is still the same core. And the reason for the big difference in size is the Xbox, of course, doesn't need all those third-party hooks that have to be written in because it is a sandbox in effect. But for 500 US, you can't get a better deal.
Can't go wrong, can
you?
If you don't want VR,
Mark,
no.
My install on the Xbox
we're
is
about
200.
a minute and a half from top of descent.
My Sims has crashed.
280 gig is my install on Xbox. I don't know. Is it much smaller, much larger than that on PC?
Not massively,
not
so.
Really, no.
No. Basically the same. It's just we have no VR and not the extra add-ons and free planes and all.
Yeah.
But then again, I spent 1,500 euros and I got a 75-inch 4K TV and the Xbox and the foot pedals and the HOTAS and the keyboard and the headset. And
you
it's
can
all
play
included,
Xbox.
no?
You can play Xbox on
I can
mobile
play
as well.
Xbox as well. Yep, yeah.
But
Shoot zombies and whatever.
Yeah, you can
So,
let it stream
you know,
for mobile.
I got all that for 1,500 euros, and I wouldn't even get one PC for that money.
I don't
So,
know, 1,500 euros.
Gentlemen, just a
Especially
quick
something that runs
interruption
like
if
that,
I
yeah.
can. We are landing runway 12, so we're going straight in here at November Tango Tango Mike. Runway 12, runway 12, and altitude is 16 feet. So it's a full stop landing.
Beautiful. And we are at top of descent, so time to go down, guys.
Yeah, I'm on my way down just past 5,000, 4,500 and so on. I'm 25 nautical miles out.
I started off on a Series S and then I moved to Xbox and then on to PC, but I found the Series S I thought it always ran smoother than the Xbox, whether it's the reduction in the graphics on there, but you could hardly tell the difference between the two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What I would say
that's
with
250 quid.
What was said with stutters, the majority of the stutters that I've experienced there, I've been network related with the streaming, and quite often clearing out the texture cache. I clear my texture cache out maybe scenery cache, whatever it's called, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Because you notice it when you're flying with someone else and you're going a load slower than them in the same aircraft, and it's just micro freezing for a fraction of a second. Cleared out the texture cache, and it seems right as rain again.
I suppose internet connection speed comes into it as well.
It does. I'm on a sort of a, UK fiber to the cabinet. Where I'm about a kilometre away from the cabinet, so I've normally got about 35 megabytes, but it can be a bit ropey at times. So it probably explains why I sometimes get a few stutters. But I mean, I've not had any stutters at all today. It's been smooth as anything. And stability-wise, it wasn't good when it first came out on the Xbox, but I don't think it was very good on PC at the time either. And for the last sort of three or four updates, it's been really, really stable for me, other than the memory issues.
Yeah, I think the primary difference between the Series S and the Series X is on the Series S, in effect, it's 1080p.
Yeah.
And Series X is 2 to 4K, depending where you're flying.
Yeah, and Series X has way more power.
And I've used both, and I would strongly recommend Series X.
Yeah, because it's not that much more you're going to be paying, and you're still spending way less than you would on a comparable.
Most powerful machine in the world.
On a Series S, you can only have Flight Sim installed and nothing else, because you will not have space, because you've only got 420 gig of installation, which Flight Sim. I mean, mine's is 280 gig installed and going up. Yeah. So by the time you've paid an extra, extra 100 quid for like some more storage, you might as well, or 200 quid as it used to be. Then you might as well have got the Series X with the extra 0.5 terabyte on it.
Yeah.
Right, guys, as we get closer to the airport, you should start to see the lights of the airport, and that is runway 12 dead ahead.
Have a look at that sunset behind us, guys. It's just going down now.
It is beautiful.
It's fantastic.
This island is amazing, by the way, Morea. I did an ATP tour on this island, and it is absolutely an incredible place to be.
I'm now descending to 1,500 feet.
I'm just on a visual approach on this GPS. That thing works great.
Yeah, it does.
I'm just watching you guys on a live stream now. I had a crash, and the cat's decided to get my lap, so I'll give him a cuddle and watch the live stream.
You're on your own, Tunesy. I've had issues from the start.
Tunesy, if you needed a cuddle, you should have said something.
I couldn't make it. It's not that far away.
I would have told Rat Trap.
I crashed at the same place, and that's the only reason why Rat Trap was behind me.
I'm about a fortnight behind the lot of you.
I'm just underneath your Rat Trap. I'm way behind them as well.
Never be underneath.
Okay, I'm not on my own then.
You're not, mate, no.
Well, if I'm not flying, anybody want a tomato sandwich?
Oh, there's 3 behind me now.
Oh, for God's sakes. Tunesy.
Well, this is Long Dog, and I'm on this
you are
GPS
evil.
approach, so if you want to follow
Played
me, I'm
evil.
take it perfectly in.
It's like giving you a paper cut and putting vinegar.
There he is. What are you doing down there, Ninja?
Fortunately, mine crashed out as well. I ended up having to go from the start. So
Talking about the cache data.
I've been water skiing and all sorts, I have.
I got somebody in front of me in the F-18. I don't know if he's with us. I don't think so.
Anybody else put the Super Spud aircraft carriers in?
Yeah, I had them, yeah.
Yeah, they're just going over them now.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Beautiful colour. Looking at Mark Strain. Beautiful colour.
Now, this is one thing that this sim does better than any other one is the colours and whatever. It's just stunning.
Absolutely.
Especially in low light. Sunset and sunrise.
Yeah, it is astonishing.
Right, sports
Has
lovers,
rainbows
here
and
we go
lightning.
again.
Are we landing at November Tango Tango Mike or November Tango Alpha Alpha?
Both, sir.
Both. Oh.
First Mike, then Alpha.
Mike first, Alpha second.
The large island on our left there, not the one we're landing at, the one on the left, that is Tahiti, gentlemen.
Very nice.
The large one's Tahiti. Yeah. What do you say for M?
Mike.
Mike. Well, who says who? What's Mike?
I've always just gone by the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah. Well.
Mancia.
I mean, does it say something else in the UK or Europe?
No, NATO phonetic alphabet. Fine.
Yeah, I was going to say I was under the understanding that it's pretty universal as far as the NATO countries go.
That's what I learned in the U.S. Army. Was Mike.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's
what we did in the fire brigade. Huh.
'Cause my MOS was a Mike.
Gotcha.
I'm on final, guys.
Well, it's good to know somebody is.
Me and Ninja should be landing the time the next flight comes out.
yeah, we'll be there by that.
Yeah.
First stage of flaps going in.
Second stage of flaps going in.
There it goes, second stage going in, and speed bleed.
Spool.
Just on this Kodiak, you've got to be so careful watching the speed. She gets sloppy so quickly.
Yeah, that's a stall.
Yeah, I stalled every time.
Now
I've got 4 white lights. No, 1 red.
Yeah, I don't let it drop below 800.
Oh, 2 red.
It's supposed to be 61 knots stall speed, but I'm getting crazy at just over 100. Getting all squirrely.
Well, I'm seeing all these fantastic lights in the sunset behind me. That's awesome, guys.
CG might be out. They're quite CG sensitive, these Kodiaks.
It looks okay. It's empty.
So you're better off going just that little bit faster, aren't you?
Oh!
Didn't sound good.
Yeah, you don't like it when you cut the throttle back.
But yeah, they do have significant beta range simulation on these. So you cut the throttle, and especially on high prop pitch, and they just stop. There you got me. Keep them coming in under power.
Yeah, just drive it with the flaps down hard.
Come on in, guys. Come on in.
I killed my engine twice on landing by pulling the condition lever back too far.
Oopsie.
You should leave that on. Leave that on full for landing, on high.
Well,
hey, who's got the sound effects? That's awesome. I love it.
I didn't mean to pull it back.
Ah.
That's what she said. Oh, had to be at least one every flight.
I don't know who's doing the sound effects, but I can guess.
Dirty mind is a joyful life.
Terrible thing to waste.
Nice one. Reverse coming in. Very nice. Lofter 24 landing. Very nice, sir.
Thank you.
Salps also very good. Dan Lance, how you doing?
I managed not to kill the plane this time.
You're down? You're down?
Yep.
Steinways, you're down, sir? Wally's in a canoe over there. Oh, he's gone. Oh, shame.
Somebody mix up the Mai Tais. I'm coming in. Come over to my plane. Already mixed.
Got to say, at night with all this aircraft here, it looks epic, guys. Absolutely epic.
It really does.
Fantastic. Red rough and saw, nice. Nice quick stop as well.
Flaps one.
Just crashed on final. Dear.
I didn't see it.
No, literally the PC crashed.
Oh, that's the worst.
Might try going back to DX11.
I got 2 red, 2 white.
We're on our final leg. This is the last leg of the flight, guys. It is to November Tango Alpha Alpha, which is pronounced Fa, or Far. Heading of 102, but it is a very short hop. I recommend no higher than 1500, perhaps even as low as 1000. It's just over 9 nautical miles. Heading 102. Altitude is 5 feet. I think this is one, if not the main airport for French Polynesia. And we'll just do a full stop landing there. Quick giveaway. and we will be done. So when you are ready, unless anybody's just coming in, or are we all down?
I'm down. Final here.
Okay.
Touchdown.
So when you guys are ready.
Oh, but I got a Mai Tai just ordered.
Take a look in the fire station. There's a vending machine all lit up.
They vend Mai Tais?
Why wouldn't they?
It's a local drink, probably.
Oh, look, there's Jeff Probst.
ATC would be having a field day with this. That about 8 aircraft fly straight through me. You know what's really nice is the lights, the landing lights from the other aircraft are lighting up my cockpit. It's really cool.
It's very clever.
Well, don't forget to take your screenshots.
Yeah, take your screenshots, guys, and please post them on the Discord.
I'm making a video.
Brilliant.
Usually we fly in 2-3 guys, 4 maximum together. Now this is really event.
Yeah.
Really nice.
We got a lot of people here today, but not as many as normal. To be fair, because we've had over 60. Okay, we are landing. Runway. Let me just check this wind here. It would be. Well, it doesn't really matter actually. It's a 1 knot wind from the east.
Oh, very nice.
So. It can be 4 or 22, whatever. Shall we try 22, guys? Let's go 22. Yep. Can be a bit of a long landing, and taxi to the tower, which, if you're landing 22, should be on your right. Wow. Looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Stunning. Now I'm using the name tags in flow, and because we've gone to night, they've changed from black to white. It looks really stunning.
Is that an add-on?
Yeah, flow.
Okay, gotcha.
Just another menu. Great for.
It's only available on computer at the moment. It's not on Xbox.
Yeah.
I was going to say, can't get it on Xbox.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for it. It will come to Xbox, but
maybe one day.
Well, they said they would.
Say it would come on when this wasn't kicked in.
Yeah, I expected a bit faster development than what we've seen, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit slow, isn't it?
I was hoping for more from NVIDIA as far as the sim was concerned as well.
Can I get a voice check?
5 by
Very
5.
good. You
So
sound good. You sound good.
Took me the whole flight to figure out what was wrong with my mic.
was it that deceptive on switch?
No, it was push to talk, and I thought I had it mapped in a certain way, and evidently it was mapped some other way.
You
Very
keep pushing
frustrating.
and nothing happens.
I asked for about 40 voice checks in the last hour.
Yeah, we heard. Just ignored you.
Yeah, we're just rude.
Yeah, every flight
we went over
pick
to a
one that we
different
ignore.
channel and discussed it.
Could have been your finger. Finger might have been broken.
Whoa.
I have a light on. Interesting.
I
Again,
thought maybe I'd been blackballed.
when you guys land, taxi over to the tower. Do a long landing. It's a long runway. Probably touch down about midway, and the tower, if I remember correctly, should be on your right.
So where do we get the peanuts?
Well, I'll take that landing. Reverse thrust engaged.
Well, just as you turn on to final with the colours of the sky, that's quite something, isn't it?
Yep.
Laps away.
Which side are we going, Mark, again? Sorry.
Far side.
By the tower on your right.
Thank you. That'll be starboard then.
Whoops. Mind the building.
Oh, you got your gear, bud.
Rookie.
Lady, you forgot your gear.
Always makes for a short landing.
The tomato sandwich is on the mind, sorry. Papa AT. The downhill run to Papa AT.
At least we nicely made way.
Nicely making way.
That's an amazing
Yeah, but we're
view.
already here, so we made way.
All the aircraft coming in. Just a long line of aircraft.
Off the window
It's
on this
amazing.
heading lie, the Marquesas.
Yeah, they've done the reflection mapping of the lights beautifully well.
They
really
have.
well.
Looks absolutely stunning.
Still trying to figure out
stunning,
where
yeah.
the noisy bar in Avalon is.
In Avalon. They're all kind of noisy in Avalon.
Yeah, but isn't Avalon like in California?
Santa Catalina Island.
That's a long way from the Marquesas.
Well, he's just talking about sailing towns, that's all.
One of my favorite songs.
Yeah, I used to sing it with a band. right, we got level 1 flaps.
Did you ever get asked to sing over there?
The song over there?
Yeah, people come up and ask you, can you go and
How
sing over
old
there?
do you think I am?
Is that the same one as Over a Hill and Far Away?
Yeah, can you go and sing outside? Can you sing outside?
There's more than a couple singers and players in this group. Maybe we should start a band.
I did a band.
Guys,
Played
don't
bass, guitar,
do that.
banjo.
Half-time
Sing
entertainment.
too.
Too difficult to do a sync up over the internet. Very difficult
Okay,
to do
gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. I hope you've enjoyed the flight. Some fantastic scenery, I must say. I'm just going to do a very quick giveaway, so just bear with me for a moment. Here we go. We have a winner. If you are still with us, you qualify. Blue Boy. Blue Boy, are you here?
Congratulations.
Yep. Well done, Blue Boy.
Congratulations.
Blue Boy, are you here?
The Blue Boy may have an audio problem because he's using his cell phone for Discord. I did see him fly.
Oh, I can see him there. Blue Boy's there. Speak now, forever hold your peace.
He can't hear, or he can't hear you, or he can't respond.
I've heard all sorts. I've heard all sorts of excuses.
He said something. He's here.
Okay, so Blue Boy, if you, I guess you can hear us. Congratulations, you've won a £25 US dollar or euro gift voucher. Please drop me a personal message on Discord. Tell me if it's PC or Xbox and what part of the world you're in, and we'll take it from there. To everybody on the stream that has watched us, thank you very, very much indeed, and special thanks to each and every one of you that's joined us on the flight. The June flight's going to be something a little bit different, as I mentioned at the end of the last live stream, where one of you guys are going to be hosting it, and it's going to be your flight plan. Details to be posted in the next week or two. So guys, thank you very much. See you again in a month's time. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now.
Thanks a lot, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. Bye.
See you next month.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you.
See you guys. See you next month.
Cheers,
Thank
everybody.
you. Take care. Bye.